Hello, music students. This week, we are going to explore and experiment with waveforms in QSynth. Remember, a waveform is just the visual representation of the sound. You see a waveform in the middle of my screen, right here. In QSynth, to work it, you will have the opportunity to select one of 4 tones. The tone that you have selected will have the speaker here. If you click on another one, it will add the tone to it. To unselect, you just kind of click on the speaker again and it meets the sound. So here is my first tone. You see the sound wave on the screen. I'm going to start by playing a key on the keyboard below. And you can see the shape of the sound. Now, watch what happens when I play keys that go up the board. Notice how the waves got closer together? This is the change in frequency. The higher the sound, the closer together those waves are. I can keep going up by pressing the octave arrow. As I'm going down the keys and the pitch is getting lower, you see those sound waves getting just a little bit farther apart. Let's go down to the bottom and the lowest pitch we have. You can barely hear it. It is so low. But notice how the waveform changes. Let's go up a couple octaves here. Go ahead and experiment with the frequency and notice what happens to your waveform as you are going higher and lower on the keyboard. So let's take our waveform kind of back. There. You can change the shape of the waveform, which will create a new sound. Right now, I have it in a smooth or sine. I'm going to hold on my knob and turn it by clicking. Now I have a square waveform. Notice how the sound has changed. I'm still in tone 1, but it sounds differently because I have changed the shape of the wave. Let's put it in sawtooth. There we go. And then we have our triangle form. Now we can change the amplitude. On the amplitude dial, remember that is the volume, the loud and soft of our sound. Notice what happens when I turn up the volume or decrease the volume. I added another tone. And you can now change the harmonics. What is happening to those sounds? If you're wearing headphones and you want to turn one sound to the right, the other one to the left, you can send your sounds to one side of your speakers or the other. You can also adjust the volume, the attack of the sound, the sustain on how long that sound is lasting, and the release. To see the sound profile, hit the toggle to on, and it will change your profile. Go ahead and experiment and play around on your own, creating a unique sound that is all yours.